Hello and welcome back to RimWorld and the Chronicles of Rimmick, Episode 4. Last episode, Rimmick was gathering steel for our next minor project, a proper storage room. So without further ado, let's lay out the plans for said project. This will free up our shelter for more workstations in time, and will also keep it from being any uglier than it needs to be at this point. Rimmick designates a stockpile for human corpses, and contemplates the reality of what her diet will be for the foreseeable future. She drops her bearskin tribal wear in anticipation of wearing the Spacer's clothes on the way back. She hears a pod crash in the distance and smells horses nearby somewhere. Her new revolver should come in handy soon. But first she's distracted by another steel ruin in need of reclamation. Rimmick sees the horses and thinks about not having to eat from her corpse pile for a few days. The first of 3 horses is down as she tries to keep the other 2 on the map. She rushes the second one in an attempt to kill it quickly. With 1 horse down and another dead, she closes in on the last one. With her final shot, she gets the kill and immediately decides to sate her hunger. After the indignity of gnawing on a raw horse without sitting at a table and seeing one too many corpses, Rimek is about to break. After a short rest, Rimek finally goes after the merc who crashed on the other side of the mountain to see what they might have for survival gear. She walks away with an average condition bearskin parka, leaving the merc to freeze. She'll save this one for someone who isn't trying to kill her. Rimmick takes a short nap, becoming fully healed from her equine entanglements. She moves the spare hoopstone ring indoors so it can be used in safety, in case of enraged animals and the like. After a meal of elk and a full round of recreation, Rimmick begins working on the storage area. She hauls down just enough steel from the north to exactly finish the walls and doors. While she feels like she can handle it, she again eats some more of her first attacker. Speaking of attackers, another merc shows up looking for blood. Luckily for them, Rimmick is distracted by the possibility of more food. A large migration of squirrels has also arrived. Now, normally you wouldn't fire at one small prey from max range like this, especially one with only 2% aggro chance. But with such a large group, the possibility of having them all enrage at once would certainly result in Rimmick being shredded by 1,000 cuts. A very lucky shot catches a very unlucky squirrel. Two more little morsels for Rimmick. With a few squirrels dead, Rimmick now turns her attention to the raider. With a slight speed advantage due to hypothermia, she intends to save her spike traps by running circles around her opponent, as the revolver allows for very quick shots. Rimmick scores a hit. And another as a headshot. Rimmick gains a level of shooting while kiting her prey. She scores another shot in the torso. And with one more, the attacker is down. At the end of the fight, Rimmick has gained a few small spoils, including a toque, a few small bits of jade, and another corpse for her pile. Rimmick decides that there is enough food in the short term that she can afford to lose some of it to the butchering process for the sake of some leather. She's planning to make a bedroll in the near future to improve her mood and in case of future infections. Now that the excitement is over, and as Rimmick cleans out the snow from her brand new storage area, I think this is a good place to end today's episode. I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please click that like button and subscribe to the channel. But for now, be kind, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next one.